everyone, Old School Pokemon here. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you a few items that I won from the March 4th Heritage Trading Card Signature Auction. I actually won these items on March 4th, and it took quite some time for me to actually get set up with a Heritage account, provide payment for these items, wait for my payment to clear, and then for them to ship these items to me, and then for me to finally receive these items. I actually just received both of these items in the mail yesterday, but I am super excited to finally have these items in hand, be able to take a closer look at them. So I figured today's video, I'd kind of go over what I purchased, why I purchased it, and kind of my thoughts on what I'm going to be doing with these items here. So we're going to get things started off with the first win. We have a base set theme deck display case right here. As you can tell right off the bat, it is a clear wrapped theme deck display case. So all the clear wrapped theme deck display cases from the base set have a possibility to contain shadowless theme decks. But if we rotate this one 90 degrees, you can see right off the bat that they do contain gold strip theme decks. So this is a guaranteed shot for shadowless theme decks right here by the gold strips on each of the decks right there. The theme deck display case contains 8 decks. You get 2 of each type, so there's 4 on each side. You get 2 of the Zap theme decks, 2 of the Brushfire theme decks, 2 of the Blackout theme decks, and 2 of the Overgrowth theme decks. Super excited to have added this item into my personal collection. I am a huge theme deck display case collector, and I absolutely love the shadowless base set. So these gold strip theme deck display cases are some of my favorite collection items outside of my No Damage Ninetales collection. But anyway, I actually had 3 of these display cases. I semi-recently traded one away to Rusty over at TCA Gaming for a whole bunch of Pokemon League pins. And so then I was down to 2, and then with this Heritage Auction win, I'm back up to 3 of these gold strip theme deck display cases. They're actually fairly hard to find. I only know of a handful of copies of these display cases. I know Rusty over at TCA Gaming, I think he has 2 of the display cases. I have 3 of them. I know Leonhardt either has or had 1 of them, and then I knew of this one as well. But outside of that, I really don't know of any more out there. I'm sure there are more out there, but those are all that I actually know of. So they are fairly rare, hard to find. So I am super excited to add this one into my collection, back up to 3 of these display cases right here. Now, with this one in particular, this was actually auctioned off on PWCC back when PWCC was a part of eBay. PWCC did an absolutely terrible job of advertising this display case. The picture that they provided was just of the front. So this is the only picture that was on the PWCC listing. So you could tell that it was a clear wrapped theme deck display case, but they didn't provide any pictures of the side with the gold strips there. So in my opinion, that was a terrible job on PWCC's part. I don't know how, but I completely missed that PWCC auction. It ended up going for around $3,000, maybe a little bit less than that. And I actually know the person who won that PWCC auction. That was a while back, and he just recently consigned it with Heritage Auction. And I ended up purchasing it right here. The final price was $9,000 plus the 20% buyer's premium, so $1,800 buyer premium for a total price of $10,800 for this display case right here. Now, I was pleasantly surprised and a little bit disappointed when I actually received this display case in the mail. Pictures on Heritage made the cardboard display and the outer wrapping look really beat up. So my original intentions for this was to actually open the display case itself, keep 1 of each of the gold strip theme decks for my personal collection, and then list the second set of 4 theme decks as individual decks to kind of recuperate some of my cost involved with purchasing this item. However, when I actually got this display case in the mail, it looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. So the wrapping itself and the actual display case itself is actually in really nice condition. The only issue with this one is it does have a slit at the top right here. So these display cases come in outer cases of, I believe there's 8 per case. 4 on the top and then 4 on the bottom. So when some store purchased these display cases and was actually opening the outer cardboard case, they must have cut a slit in the outer plastic wrapping of this one right here. But aside from that, that is really the only damage on this display case. So I don't think I'm going to be able to open this one. I think I'm just going to keep this as a factory sealed display case and add it on into my personal collection. Super excited to have this one. And in terms of the pricing, I thought I did pretty good. In terms of value, they're really tough to value because, like I said, you really don't see them come up for sale very often. For the individual decks, I value the Blackout decks and the Overgrowth decks between $1,000 and $1,500 a piece. We'll say $1,000 a piece just to keep the math easy here. So in total, you have 4 of those decks. So there's $4,000 right with those 4 right there. Now, the really special decks within these display cases are these 2 right here. So the green one is the Brushfire deck. Within the Brushfire deck, your holo is the Ninetales card. Being that it is a Shadowless deck, you're going to be getting the Shadowless base set Ninetales. We do know that the No Damage Ninetales comes from a Shadowless base set theme deck, so we don't know exactly which type of theme deck that card comes from, but because these are guaranteed Shadowless theme decks with the possibility of pulling a No Damage Ninetales, I value the Brushfire decks a little bit higher, value the Brushfire decks right around $2,000 a piece. And then, similar to the Brushfire decks, I also value the Zap decks a little bit higher. Within these Zap decks, I believe you get 3, maybe 4. I think it's 4 Pikachu cards. So you get 4 Shadowless Pikachu cards within the Zap deck. We do know that the Ghost Stamp Pikachus come from theme decks, Shadowless theme decks. So within these Gold Strip theme decks, you have the possibility of pulling the Ghost Stamp Pikachus. I imagine if you pull 1 Ghost Stamp Pikachu from the Zap theme deck, all of your Pikachus are probably going to be Ghost Stamp Pikachus. We've never seen a video confirming or denying that, but I imagine that's what would be the case there. So with the Zap decks, I also value those right around $2,000 a piece. So I value the individual decks right around $12,000. Plus, you got to add some type of premium for it being a factory sealed display case. So paying $10,800 in total for this display case, I thought I did pretty good with this pickup right here. So super excited to add that one into the personal collection. Now, enough on that. Next up, I want to talk about my second Heritage win, which I thought was a really good pickup. I don't think many people actually knew what these were, so I think it sold for fairly cheap compared to what it could have sold for if people actually knew what these were. So in total, there are 7 bubble mailers that I purchased. Now, they're not just bubble mailers. They are actually these right here. They're actually a lot bigger than I thought they were. A little tough to show them on camera. These are actually BattleZone kits. So the BattleZone tournament was kind of the last tournaments that Wizards of the Coast was able to put on before the license went over to Nintendo. So in total, there were 7 different seasons of the BattleZone tournaments. The first taking place November, December, and then you have January, February, March, April, May, and June, with the possibility of an 8th BattleZone tournament taking place in July. That one got canceled because that's when WotC lost the license for Pokemon and Nintendo took over. So in total, you have 7 different seasons of the BattleZone tournaments. BattleZone tournaments, these are the tournaments where you got the best of game cards. So the winner and the non-winner stamped cards came from these tournaments right here. Now, this is actually a complete set of the BattleZone tournament kits. Basically, how it worked is stores who ran Pokemon leagues could purchase these kits directly from Wizards of the Coast. Each month there was a different season, so you could purchase up to 4 kits per month per season. And the cards were just given out to the winners of these tournaments, people who participated in these tournaments, so on and so forth. If you're ever interested in learning more information about kind of like these obscure tournaments, obscure cards, stuff like that, I never knew about this website, but Pokumon, Pokumon, absolutely fantastic information with a whole bunch of different articles. That's where I got all the information I just told you about these BattleZone kits, because frankly, I didn't know much about them myself until I actually purchased them, and then proceeded to do a Google search to find out what these things actually were. So yeah, anyway, I got the whole set of these. So we have the holiday kit right here, which is the November-December release, and then I'll show you the other ones as well. But in total, I paid $5,000 plus a $1,000 buyer premium for a total of $6,000 for all 7 kits. So just under $1,000 per kit, which in my opinion is a really, really good deal. I'm actually going to be doing another video on Tuesday. So next Tuesday, I'm going to be doing another video actually opening all of these kits to show you what is inside. Have a general idea on what's inside each of these kits. And like I said, we're actually going to be opening each of these on another video coming out on Tuesday. So there is the holiday kit, the November-December kit. Next up, we have this one right here. This is the January kit. We also have the February kit right there. We've got the March kit right there. We've got the April kit right there. There's the May kit, and then finally, the last one is the June kit right there. All of these are actually factory sealed. I don't think adds any type of actual premium to it, because all it is, it's literally just a giant bubble mailer. So really nothing super special about them, but they are all factory sealed. I was actually talking with Charlie Collects on Instagram after I had purchased these, and I had told him that I was planning on opening them, and he was a little disappointed in me for actually opening them, and he brought up a good point. These very well could be the very last sealed BattleZone tournament kits in existence, because you never see these actual kits listed on eBay. I know PokeRev, he has 2 of them. I believe he has the May and the June kit listed on eBay. Those are both open kits. So the bubble mailer itself is actually open. The contents inside are all there and all sealed still. But the actual seal on the bubble mailer is open. So having these kits in factory sealed condition straight from Wizards of the Coast is actually a really cool aspect of these kits. But my curiosity is absolutely killing me. I cannot wait to get these things opened and actually find out what is inside of each of these kits. So I am definitely going to be opening these. I'm actually going to record that video right after I finish this one. And like I said, you guys will see that video on Tuesday. In terms of what I'm planning on doing with the BattleZone kits, frankly, I have absolutely no idea what I want to do with these just yet. I'm going to open them, see what they look like, and then decide on that after the fact. My original intention after purchasing these kits right here was to open them and then list them as individual kits on eBay to slowly sell them, maybe keep 1 or 2 for myself, and then sell the rest to recuperate my money and also make a little bit off of these kits, because I believe these are worth well over $1,000 per kit, in my opinion. Obviously, there's zero sales data. PokeRev has his 2 listed at $5,000 a piece, which I don't think it's worth. They're worth that much, but I do think got a good deal on these, purchasing them for less than $1,000 a piece. But so yeah, my original intention was to keep 1 or 2 for myself and then list the remainder on eBay to recuperate my money, make a little bit of money, or either that or just get the 1 or 2 that I keep for free. But after doing a little bit more research and looking into these a little bit more, I might just keep these for my personal collection as well, because they are really, really cool. I absolutely love kind of the items that relate back to the history of Pokemon leagues and Wizards of the Coast and all of that stuff. So really not sure what I'm going to do with these just yet, but I'll talk more on that in the video that you guys see on Tuesday. Anyway, that is all I have for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Really do appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next one.